Welcome to part 6 of Final Fantasy VII. And it's the dressmaking episode.
So we go to the weapon shop.
But first, weapons. I don't know why I didn't do this in the first place.
Yes, let's get a metal stick, a metal glove, and you've already got
A plastic gun.
No. It's a salt gun.
I've got to ask though, with those bangles and armlets and stuff, how the fuck do they fit around Barret's arms?
They're probably clippable ones.
Elasticated.
Well, I was going to say they're probably clippable ones, like they open out and then just clamp round. But then again, we're trying to look into something that doesn't necessarily need looking into.
Something that would go around Barret's arm isn't something that would go around Aeris's arm.
No, it'd go around her neck.
Yeah. Titan noose.
Oh, God. Oh, dear. Anyway. Yeah, so this is the part where we actually start putting together the dress, but as I've already explained last video, I don't give a shit about that, so I just get the basic one.
Which makes you boring.
No, everyone else does the go around collecting all the pieces of the dress, and like I've said last video, there's no point to doing it.
To be fair, it is kind of like a whole lot of nothing for if you do it. At least the other way, you get a couple of extra battles.
The
Final Fantasy VII, dealing with maturity. Hey Cloud, let's go help this this guy's alcoholic father make us a dress, so that we can sneak into a brothel.
I don't want to make dresses. You want the guy wants the dress? Fuck yeah! There's a load of gay people, a load of cross dressers in the weightlifting tent. I don't already make them clothes. Actually, why can't you just go to the guys who do the squats and just say, "Can I borrow one of your dresses?" Just cut out the entire thing. This guy can go drink himself into a stupor, and the other person can run the shop.
In all fairness, I think the whole idea is that this is the first. Cloud is essentially the first person he ever makes a dress for a man.
But
which, like you say, when you've got an entire
tent,
when you've got an entire gym filled with what's effectively
cross dressers,
not cross dressers, but what's effectively like effeminate males, or in some cases they're probably gay. Yeah, it kind of feels a bit weird that you haven't built a dress by this point for a man. And of course, this guy just goes back to his drinking, even though he said, "Yeah, I'll make the dress."
I'll make the dress right after I finish this pint.
Because that's the kind of.
And magically, he beats you there.
Yeah.
That's one fucking awesome point.
But yeah, that's what you want out of a guy making your dress. You want him to be absolutely plastered when he does it. Now, I have to ask the question: Is that a bloke or a woman? Like because the guy's obviously the dad, but is that a bloke or is that a woman?
I don't know. It never actually says, does it?
It said a woman. It said the girl in the clothing shop.
Oh, so it is a girl.
Yeah.
I could not really tell. It's like Professor Oak.
Good old pixels.
It does kind of seem like she's dressed up as a guy.
Yeah, it's, like I say, it's a bit like Professor Oak. You can't really tell.
What? Oh, are you a boy or a girl?
Yes.
Sorry, I just took a second to click.
Now, this is supposed to be a bloke, but this definitely looks like a woman.
That's the brother, isn't it?
Yeah, they're all brothers, but this is the effeminate brother. But like I say, it looks more female than the person running the shop.
And can also beat the shit out of the others.
Yeah, I find that rather comical. Doesn't that guy that you're actually facing look a bit like Barret without clothing?
And with an arm.
Ah, yes. The problem with playing the Steam version, it doesn't say square, circle, and X. It says switch, cancel, and OK. So I haven't got it straight away.
Don't got it.
I have to actually do the practice run.
No, you don't.
Yes,
Come on.
I have to do the practice run because at this point my controller is not set up right, so I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be pressing. So
Well, you worked it out pretty quick.
yeah, the way my controller's set up, for some reason switch was the L1 button, and I have no idea why. So I had to fix it. Yeah, just leave Cloud squatting like he's taking a shit.
Kill that one off.
Right, so now I know exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Although at the end of the day, in hindsight, it doesn't really
As
matter.
long as you never mess up, you always beat him.
Yeah, but like I say, at the end of the day, considering I'm not looking to get the best dress, it didn't really matter at the end of the day. It was just basic principle. I always try to beat this.
I do have to say though, when it comes to something like this will drive me nuts because on Final Fantasy games I have an OCD thing of I have to do everything to the best.
Yeah, like I say, that was the whole point with this, is like, even though I have no reason to get the best wig, I kind of have to do it simply because, you know, I don't like losing. Anyway, so now we have the wig and the dress. I see no reason to do anything else. So, detour. I need to go actually get dressed.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. But I'm a girl, look, I've got a wig and a dress, I'm just not wearing them. Go get that stomach medicine and spray it on yourself.
Well, he's got the deodorant.
Essentially, it's just Cloud's hair with pigtails.
Yeah. And like we've pointed out in previous videos...
There's something about Aerith.
like we've pointed out in previous videos, there is actually concept art of this. And fan art. And you know it's bad when the concept art is more disturbing than the fan art.
I'm actually tempted to pull it up whilst we're watching this. On my other screen.
If you happen to find something, keep hold of the picture and I'll place it in the bottom corner of the video.
Oh my god! That is seriously twisted.
Yeah. Like I say, keep hold of the picture and I'll just place it in the bottom of the video. Right, so now we are dressed in the dress. Let us go.
And looking like
present
a
ourselves.
munchkin. That's actually a kimono.
I don't know what's worse, the fact that people have done this as fan art, or the fact that there's actually people who have done it as cosplay.
That looks like a kimono because it's got the obi round it as well.
Yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me. I think it was Cloud's intention to just dress up as a girl, not dress up to the point of, you know, actually being the one picked. Which is why if you do go out of your way, Cloud, get up the stairs. If you do go out of your way to actually collect everything, you know, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. Cloud was just wanting to sneak in. He wasn't actually looking to get himself a date.
I know this is a bit off subject of this. I just found some fan art. Cloud as a female and Tifa as a male. It's actually quite awesome concept.
That's disturbing. I'm just trying to, if nothing else, I'm just trying to picture a flat-chested Tifa.
Rule 63.
No, it is literally... They've changed the gender. Imagine if this game was played and Cloud was a female and Tifa was a male.
Yeah, Rule 63.
Walk away, Cloud. You do not need to talk to them.
That's a pretty convincing looking sex dungeon, isn't it?
Yeah, if you actually decide to walk away, Aerith will actually come and tell you come back. So you've got no choice but to go talk to Tifa. But first, item.
In fact, it's not just a sex dungeon, that looks like a proper torture dungeon.
It is.
Meant to be.
But, yeah, it's kind of disturbing, half the stuff that you actually see in this location. So, you know, it's not just the whole cross-dressing Cloud thing that I think people contemplate whether they're actually going to show in the remake. It's all the imagery. You know, you've got the torture dungeon, like here. You've got the fact that you've got a guy that's basically every night is picking one woman to sleep with, and then you've got the stripper bar, where, yeah, all sorts of things go on, and randomly, for some reason, there's a bouncing Kate Sith in one of the rooms.
Well, that's not disturbing at all.
I never understood why that was there. Yeah. No, Aerith, I can't involve you. Tifa's fine. Tifa fits in. I can't involve you, though.
Tifa's fine. That bitch be crazy.
Hey, both of these women made the conscious choice to come here. I say, Cloud, cut your losses and bugger off. Actually, another thing you have to notice about Don Corneo when we actually get to him, he is probably one of the only characters in this whole game where he has a cigar coming out of his mouth. And because this is the HD Steam release, you actually get to see it. Yeah, and as you notice, the girls keep looking at Cloud. It's kind of disturbing in a way, the fact that they just keep turning while you're walking around.
We're forever watching you.
You can play with this Cloud.
Did the picture change?
Which picture?
Cloud's picture.
Not to my knowledge.
Please tell me you go back so we can see. No.
No, it hasn't changed.
Yeah, okay.
I kind of think for aesthetic reasons it probably should have, just to make it interesting. Yep. Aerith is... For me, Aerith's always the better person to use as a healer. I think it's because she's probably got the best magic stat out of everyone.
Uh-huh. Because she's absolutely useless at hitting stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. But then, as you level up characters, I think every character, depending on the material you have placed on them, can actually gain certain boosts. I know that Final Fantasy VI did that as a frequent thing. Like you had certain Magicite equipped, and depending on your level up, depending on what stat you could level, I think it works here, but it's slightly different. But I still think that, like, if characters level up with certain material on them, yeah. I'm not sure if he has blowjob face, but he's got the cigar, and like I say, it's definitely a lot more noticeable in this. And as you'll see, he's picking which girl he wants to sleep with. And you notice how Cloud keeps moving his face.
I'm gonna guess Tifa.
Yeah, there's actually a
If you get so much, he chooses Aerith.
yeah, there's a way of actually figuring it out. It's like if you just get the basic dress and wig, he'll always pick Tifa.
If you get a bit more, he'll go for Aerith, and if you get everything perfect, he goes for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And depending on which character you he actually picks, the other character will, at a later stage will get a talking option, and depending on what you pick, alters relationship points. And here is the bit that I can tell you that I doubt anyone would really show this off, because they always show the dress scene off. So you're taken into a room, chock
To
full
be
of guys.
raped, basically.
Yeah, essentially. 3 cheers for Don Corneo.
But,
yeah, right.
as I said, if you get the perfect choice, you don't get to come in here, and I think there's a free item. Yeah, there you go. There's an item over there.
And, yeah, it's kind of disturbing the way they kind of do this.
People, this is not how to attract a woman.
I like how some of those guys are spazzing out. But in order to actually continue on with this, you have to talk to each one of these guys individually.
Yep.
You have to get all their dialogue. No, I was just checking behind the TV to see if there's anything there.
And not just ruin the TV.
Yeah, it's already ruined.
I was gonna say, there's nothing on anyway.
And I find it rather interesting. They're either playing mahjong.
Yep, they're playing
It
mahjong,
probably is mahjong.
which is Chinese, and it's a Japanese game.
Nothing wrong with that. I think I've talked to everyone, so now you come up to the top. Oh no, that last one. So now you come up and talk to this guy. And suddenly... This is what makes me laugh, is like... Cloud decides enough is enough.
Yeah, screw the disguise, I'm just gonna reveal I'm a man.
What I find funny is the first thing they actually do is they decide, yeah, we're gonna beat the shit out of you. Not...
And then rape you.
Well, I was gonna say, not that they, you know... I know they didn't actually do anything, but I kind of think that they all would have gone, holy shit, that's a dude?
They've got gun blades.
They're kind of gun blades, yeah.
Except it's essentially an SMG with a knife on the end.
Yeah. And I spend this entire battle, and the next battle, casting Bolt, because I am not using my limit break up on one of these guys.
I thought you were going for all the limit break.
Yeah, but save it because there's a boss
Yeah.
just after.
There is the boss, so I saved the limit break for the boss.
Yeah.
Please
And
tell me you don't run through this again.
I do leave this one in, but only for one reason, and that is the guy at the back, for some reason, has more health than the rest of them. They all go down in one bolt, except for the guy at the back.
Yeah, but the guy at the back is in the back defense position, because don't forget, there's 2 positions that you can put your characters in.
Yeah.
And at the back, they actually have more defense.
True. Yeah. Some of that does actually work for enemies as well. But
Probably only got 1 health point left.
He seems to have a quicker ATB gauge for some reason. But 1 extra bolt, and he goes down. And here ends the extra little bit, because you then go over to where Aerith is.
Or Tifa, depending on who got chosen.
Yeah. Because that's not disturbing.
She took her dress off.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Punch to the face.
She actually, yeah, like Mamaro said, she's actually taken her dress off. So
Yeah,
at least managed to get her dress off.
I find it interesting you called him Ramaru, considering the last couple of parts we've just been going by each other's names.
Oh, okay.
And no one noticed, so... I figured fuck it at this point. Can't be asked if our names get slipped in.